Vaults and airdrops will get you some of the best loot in Ghosts of Tabor. Top tier weapons, attachments, armor rigs, and high value loot items that can sell for hundreds of thousands of korunas. But to open these high tier loot rooms, you need keycards, and to call in airdrops, you need flares. In this video, I'm showing you exactly where to find them. Hey guys, Zyrich here, and welcome to Ghosts of Tabor. If you're new here, I do guides and gameplay on VR shooters, and today I'm showing you all keycard and flare spawns and all vault locations on every map in Ghosts of Tabor. These are all the known spawns at the time of writing this video. Check out the pinned comment below for any spawns that I missed. Alright, grab your favorite drink, sit back, and listen up. First off, keycards. Due to the loot refactor, they no longer spawn in boxes, meaning you won't find them randomly, and refunds are no longer a thing. There are currently 5 keycards in the game. There is the purple card. This opens a purple vault, which is on every single map. The orange card, these open orange extracts. These rooms have either one or multiple loot crates, which can contain high tier loot. The green keycard. This keycard is dropped by the collector boss on Matka Miest, day or night. It opens the green vault on Matka Underground, which can contain a large amount of loot. The red card, found only on Matka Underground. This card opens the Centurion Armory red vault on Chodov Mall, a very large high tier loot room with a lot of loot crates. And the one-shot energy keycard, found on Chodov Mall at the one-shot stall. This card opens the one-shot vault on the island of Tabor. Oh, and use code Zyrich for 20% off your one-shot energy order. As for the vaults, after the loot refactor, the boxes that appear in your raid are dynamic, meaning it will be different every raid. This also goes for the vaults, so unlike before, where you could go to a specific vault to have an increased chance for armor rigs, it's now random. Airdrops are 100% worth doing and often get you better loot than the vaults will, so it is definitely worth checking out the flare spawns, and let me tell you, there's a lot of them. As for the locations for the airdrop, it can be called in on the island of Tabor and on Matka Miest. Once it has landed, you can open it by putting your hand on the scanner. Some of the most valuable items in the game can appear in the airdrop. Now we'll go through each map, showing you where the keycards and the flare spawn and which vaults are on that map. We'll start on the island of Tabor. On the backside of the labs building, on the ground floor, moving away from the staircase, first door on your left. Here in this cupboard, you can find a purple card. Then on the roof of labs, on the helipad, right here on these boxes, you can find a flare. On the dock side of labs, below the billboard, you will find this room, and in the back is the orange extract, containing a couple lockers, boxes, and a medical cabinet. Next location is the radar station. For the first item, you have to go inside, all the way up, take the ladder to the roof. On this box, you can find a flare. Behind radar, on this dumpster, is the second item, a purple card. At the lighthouse, you have to go inside, all the way up, take the ladder to the top floor, and on this rubble, you can find a flare. From the lighthouse, you can see Blood Bunker. Walk onto the concrete to the water side here. On these boxes, you can find a flare. The next item is at Proper's mansion. Go inside to the bottom floor to the room with the lab coat. Below the lab coat, on the cupboard, you can find an orange card. The next item is down at the housing. Walking from the pier extract on the right side, the first house, it has this red fish on it. And inside, in this cupboard, you can find a purple card. For the next items, we are moving to the power plant. The first one is in this building with the transformers on top. If you go to this back left room, right here on the desk, you can find a purple card. The other item at power is in the large white building up here in this top window. On the left side, on the box, you can find a flare. Close to power is the shipping area, and inside shipping, you can find the one-shot vault. A very large room with a lot of boxes and a ton of one-shots scattered all over the place. Definitely pick some up because they are really good, and use code Zyrich for 20% off your order. The next spawn is in the nuke site. In the middle, in this blue crate, close to the crash drone, on this red box, you can find an orange card. The next location is prison. Walking from the large watchtower in the front, on the right side you have 4 cells. In the second one, on this bed, you can find a purple card. On the opposite side, there are also 4 cells. In the third one, inside, on this bar stool, you can find an orange card. In the back of prison, you will find this metal shack. This is the purple vault. It's not a very large room, so you won't find a ton of boxes. But as always, this is purple grade loot. So if you happen to find a purple card and you want to run it immediately, this is where you go. Following the road from prison to docks, you'll find this checkpoint. Inside the guard shack, down here on this shelf, you can find an orange card. That's all the spawns on the island of Tabor. Now, on island, you can call in an airdrop, but if you do this, make sure that you have enough time to traverse half the map, because sometimes it can drop pretty far away. Here, I call it in on the helipad on labs, and it dropped next to shipping. That's it for island. Next map is Silo. On Silo, starting at the top floor, you have the beds and the bathroom. In the bathrooms on the left side, then in the far right back corner in the lockers, you can find a purple card. The second item in the bathroom is on the right side. On the urinals on the left here, you can find an orange card. And the third spawn in the bathrooms is on the right side. On one of these toilets, you can find a flare. Going down one floor, in the kitchen, in the back on the right side of this cupboard, where it used to spawn, you can find a purple card. Going back through the office on the right side, you will find the purple vault. A good sized room with a lot of space for boxes. If you find the purple in the kitchen, this is definitely worth running. Coming from this room facing the T-junction, go through the hole in the wall towards the Narrows exfil. Over here on the left side in this box, you can find a flare. Going down another floor, go towards the train tracks. Right next to the ladder here on these pallets, you can find a flare. Now, if you go back a little bit and you look to the left right here, in between these 2 boxes on the tracks, you can find a orange keycard. You'll have to go around and onto the train to access this. On the same level, but on the opposite side of the silo, you will find the Joker room. Now, on the left side here, next to the laptop, you can find a flare. The last couple items are located in the elevator shaft. On the level of the garage, where you can open the elevator doors, there's this secret room. On the right side on the box in the back here, you can find a purple card. Now, if you go down one level and you make that same jump to the elevator doors, on the ledge right here, you can find an orange card. And for the last item on Silo, at the very top of the elevator shaft, you will find the gates exfil. Now, before you climb to the very top, right here on the left side on this box, watch for the hole in the floor, you can find a purple card. That's it for Silo. Next up, Matka Miest. On Matka, we will start at the water side. Right here by the scaffolding on this table, you can find a purple card. Moving on to the bridge vault, this is a vault with 2 floors, and both of these floors actually have purple grade loot. So even this lower floor with the desk and the locker, this will have purple grade loot. Upstairs, you will find a large room with a lot of space for loot boxes. Coming from the bridge vault towards the bridge extract, right here on the left side of the tram, there is this trash bin. On top of the trash bin, you can find a purple card. On the opposite side of the tram, over here in this dark hole in the wall, on one of these chairs, you can find an orange card. The next item spawns at the House of Scott. Right at the entrance on the left side here on this ledge, you can find a flare. There's another flare spawn inside the House of Scott, but for that you have to shoot the lock and drop your skull on the skeleton. And in we go. In the back here, behind the bar, to the left of the taps, on the bottom shelf, you can find another flare. And if you go through the doorway on the opposite side of the bar entrance, you will find the entrance to the purple vault. A very large room with a lot of space for boxes. This is definitely worth your purple card. Next up, in the graveyard area, in the parking lot, you will find this truck with, on the truck bed, a box where you can find an orange card. Behind the museum, on the museum extract side, you will find this concrete block on the floor, and it can spawn a purple card. inside the museum, in the back, on the stage, is the place where the collector boss will spawn. If you kill the collector, you get his armor, his weapon, but also the green card. On this same stage, in the back, there is a box. On top of this box, you can find a purple card. Now let's go upstairs. Right here is the collector room, and right here behind this pillar is a box that can spawn a purple card. In one of the streets opposite from the museum, you will find a tram. Inside the tram, at the very front where the driver sits, you can find an orange card. Matka Miest is the other map where you can call in an airdrop. Given that this map isn't as big as Island, you will definitely be able to reach the drop zone before the airdrop actually lands, making sure that you can secure the sweet, sweet loot inside the airdrop. On Matka Underground, we will start in the bunker. We have 2 vaults. First up is the purple vault, a small room with boxes on the shelves and on the floor. And the other high-tier loot room in the bunker is the green vault, a large room with a lot of space for a lot of boxes. And it gets better because inside, on the right side, in between this box and the mannequin, there is a flare spawn. Next item is in the purple metro station. You can see the bunker entrance right there. Inside this metro, on this bench, you can find a red card. Now going from the other metro tube, from the purple station to the red station, you will find this metro. And in the back, on this seat, you can find an orange card. Now, in the red metro station, you will find this ATM. And right here, you can find an orange card. The orange extract on Matka Underground is located in the sewers right here. It only contains 1 box, but this is probably the safest way to exfil this map. And very close to the orange extract, right around this corner, you will find 3 headless skill issue skeletons. And back here on this bag, you can find a red card. That's it for Matka Underground. Next up, Chodov Mall. On this map, we will go top to bottom, starting at the top floor in the food court at the pub. Right here on this table, you can find an orange card. On the other side of this floor, you will find Las Douglas. And inside this store, right here, you can find an orange card. Now go down the escalator in this store. Hike, you can find an orange card. Inside the tech store, on the right side, behind the wall, on this cupboard, you can find a purple card. And opposite from this purple card spawn, on these boxes right here, you can find a flare. The purple vault on Mall is also located on F1, right here in X Insurance. It's a small room with a couple boxes, but on the table it can spawn PCs with a potential for GPUs. And then probably the best vault in the entire game is the Centurion Armament Red Vault, a very large room with a lot of boxes. Definitely worth hunting down a red card for. And inside this Centurion vault, under the cash register, right here, you can find a flare. Alright, going down another floor, you get to the grocery store area. In the middle of the hallway, you will find the one-shot keycard, used to unlock the one-shot vault on the island of Tabor. And use code ZYRAGE for 20% off. In the grocery store, on one of the shelves in the back, near this green flare, you can find a flare. And here's the same flare from a different angle. Going down to the basement, in the back you will find this server room. Now in the second one, you can find a purple right here. At the end of the hallway, in this security room, you can find 2 items on this cupboard. First off, a flare, and secondly, a purple card, both spawn right here. Also in the same room is a door that is unlocked with an orange card. Now, this doesn't really get you anything except access to the garage from this room, so you don't have to go back up the stairs. Note that this door is only unlockable from inside the room and not from the garage side. Big thanks to my tier 3 members, and if this video helped you out, drop me a like and sub for more guides in the future. Definitely check out my other guides like this Jiri guide on how to get a secure container. With that, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.